Hello, this is Chris Wilson, and this is the final video in your information gathering process as a small business owner about how to increase the bottom line numbers of your business. And I know at this point, a lot of the information and topics we've been discussing are probably much different than what you've been taught or exposed to in your experiences of running your business. You've probably had salespeople come in, marketing companies come in, telling you what you need to do. It's all about advertising. This is where you need to put your funds if you want to explode your business. Well, that's just not the case. Are they facets of your business that can help? Sure. But if you're looking for a long-term solution, the only way that it's going to happen is when you invest not only into yourself to grow and become better, but invest in your employees. When your employees know that you care more about them than you do yourself and your business, that's when they will take responsibility in your business and ownership like you have. And that's what you're looking for, because you'll find that all the mundane problems and frustrations that you're dealing with on a daily basis that just sucks the life out of you because you're the only one that can do it, because no one else at the end of the day really cares. They're just there to get a paycheck. They're not telling you that, but that's exactly what they're doing. See, all those mundane things, they get handled in a much more positive manner because now everybody's on the same page and everybody is better equipped to handle it. You know, setbacks and failures and speed bumps, they won't affect you because you and your staff are becoming better each and every day as individuals. And then when your staff figures out that they're becoming better in their life outside of your small business and their work, then things really start to take off. But it doesn't happen overnight. And I don't think you as a business owner can expect anybody to come into your business, give you any kind of marketing plan, and expect your business to be transformed overnight. And if it does, it's a short-term solution. We want to give you a long-term solution. So what we want to do in this video, our goal is to go through the 8 facets of our program, and at the end of this video, you have the ability to get started today, to get started with either yourself or your entire business. And that's the exciting thing about this. I mean, waiting for the right time to get started and making that decision, that just means you're never going to do it. And that's something for you to decide. But now let's go through our 8 facets so you can figure out what you want to do from this point on. Facet number 1, we have developed a curriculum to take you and your staff through a self-improvement program in a progression. See, many people try to get started in self-improvement, but they're never effective because they don't know where to start. They don't know what books to read, what seminars to go to. They have no clue. So they just dabble in it. They don't have an intentional program that's been planned and laid out for them. Well, that's what we've done. We have taken the top minds in the self-improvement industry who have written books over the past century, the past 100 years, and we've whittled through the thousands and thousands of books, and we have compiled about 50 of the top books on all the top aspects of the success principles. And what this does for you are 2 things. Number 1, you don't waste money on buying books that just aren't good. Because when we go and we choose a book, it has to be the top information, but it has to be the top application-driven book where you can not only learn the information, but apply it into your small business and your several different disciplines that you have. And number 2 is your time. You know, it's one thing to purchase a book and say, you know, it's a hunk of junk, and you know, you can make more money and make that money back, and okay, no big deal. But when you start reading books that aren't any good, you are wasting your time, and you can't go back and say, hey, I want my time back. That time is wasted, and that is the most important part about the curriculum that we have developed. And when we put this together, we put it together for you and your staff to spend about 30 minutes a day. You can set 30 minutes a day at work for your staff to take out, or they can take it out of their own time, personal time. You decide and talk that with your staff together, but only 30 minutes a day, because we know that you guys have a lot on your plates. You have a lot of obligations with the family, community, kids, social life, everything, the business. So, we made it so if you spend just 30 minutes a day consistently, then you can get a lot done. And that's what self-improvement is about. Successful people spend time on themselves every single day. Every day. It's just part of their life. It's not a tedious task. They love doing it because in order to be successful, you've got to become a different person and just get better. So now, the first part of our program is the books. Depending on how challenging the books are, that determines how much information we're going to release to you. So for instance, an average book, we're going to send out, and you'll be assigned probably about 2 chapters a week to read. It's not that difficult. When you break it down over a 7-day period, it's really nothing. But what will happen is you are responsible for purchasing the book. We do not send you the book. You do not buy the book from us. You are responsible for buying the book. You have the choice on how you want to purchase it. You can purchase it online from Amazon.com. You can buy a new copy, a used copy. You can purchase it at your local bookstore. You can go to the library and rent it out. We don't suggest you doing that because the goal here is to create a library, and as you read a book, you're going to be marking with pens in it and everything. We're going to teach you all that in the implementation phase. But then you can also purchase it digitally online, and you can download it to your Kindle, your Nook, your iPad, your digital device, and that's the most popular format right now. The main thing is you get the book, and then we will tell you what we want you to read this week, and then your goal is to read them. And then the next part of it are notes. As our instructors read each chapter, they compile their own notes based upon their own perspectives and how they apply this information themselves. And then they go back and they look at what the author wrote, and they take out the most important parts of that chapter, and they compile the instructor notes and the author's top highlights, and they put it in what we call our instructor notes. And then you can download it. It's in a PDF format. You can print it out. What we suggest you do is start to compile a success binder. As you're reading these books, you're starting to compile a library. Now imagine having a quick reference success manual that you can open up, go right to that book, and find out the most important parts right then and there. And imagine going through your curriculum, having that at your disposal. The next part, which we feel is the most important aspect of the program, are the audio files that will be sent to you. If 2 chapters come out, you'll get the notes, and then you also get the 2 audios that correspond to those 2 chapters. These audio files are MP3 audio files. If you have an iTunes account, they will directly go into your iTunes account, so you can download them on your iPod. You can put them on your MP3 player, just put them on your computer, listen to them there, or you can actually burn them to a CD, listen them into your car, your CD player, whatever you want to do. But see, the repetition is the mother of all skills. So that's why we put these roundtable discussions, which is nothing more of our instructors talking about the chapter from their perspectives, their experience, and how they best applied it in their situations and how you can apply it in your situations. It's like you're sitting in on a conversation, and here's the key. The average American drives 500 to 1,000 hours a year in their car. So what you can do now to get your repetition in and really learn this information is you can listen to these in your car, and you're not taking any time away from your day. I mean, it's a very simple process. Imagine putting in anywhere between 500 to 1,000 hours in your self-improvement program just driving in your car. That's why the audio files are really the key to this program. Number 5, you will be emailed specific videos from our instructors that's going to give you additional information to help you implement this specific to what your situation is. And then, as long as you are in the curriculum program or your staff is in the curriculum program, everybody can come to any of our free seminars for free. And at our free seminars, we have breakout sessions, several different topics. You can meet, this is the best thing, you get to meet a lot of people in your same situations. You can create a tremendous support network. But also, we will bring in some of these authors as keynote speakers to talk. And I'll tell you, that's worth its weight in gold. And that's never been done. Having free seminars for the people that are in the program, it's really unheard of. But when you put all this together, this is a well-rounded, intensive curriculum in self-improvement that's never been done before. It's never even been attempted before. Now, I know every business owner wants a cost-effective solution, especially when you're a small business. I can relate. I remember when I first got started in my small business, money's tight. The number one reason why businesses fail because of lack of capital. So you really have to, have a good discretion of where you're putting your funds. But when you understand the most important facet of where you need to invest not only your time but money, and that's in the people of the business, then, you know, a cost-effective solution for myself was, well, it doesn't matter how much it costs, I need to do it or else I'm going to fail. But what we did is we developed a cost-effective solution. Our definition of a small business is 25 employees or less. So you fall in that category of a small business, you have two options. Option number one, if just the business owner themselves wants to become better, it's $97 a month. That's it. And you get all this for $97 a month. Now, if you want your entire staff, whether you have 5 employees or 25 employees, it's just one flat cost of $297 a month. That's really not that expensive for a self-improvement program, especially if you're talking about 20 to 25 employees. That's absolutely ridiculous. Cost effective, you can write it off, you're a business owner, you know, you're training your employees, you have so many advantages, and here's what we've done. No cost to get started. You get a free trial for your first 30 days for whatever program. If you're on just the business owner license program, then you will have access for 30 days. If you have a staff of 20 people and you're on that program, your whole staff gets access for 30 days, which means you'll know what book you have to get, you'll get the notes for that book, you'll get the audios for those chapters for the month, and then you're in the process. So all you have to do is, for the free trials, put your information in, pick your package, put your credit card in, and then after 30 days, you and your staff can make a decision. Do we feel this is beneficial? If it is, do nothing, and then your card will be charged at that point. And if you want to cancel, then you cancel, and it didn't cost you a dime. All you spent was the time to put this together. But what we are going to do is teach you, the business owner, is how to hold yourself and your staff accountable. That's the glue that holds this together. And once you get started in this program, we have specific videos on how to hold them accountable. And I'll tell you, your business will explode in the first month when you do this. And the great thing is, you don't pay a dime the first month. So now it's up to you. It's a call to action. This is the last information video we are going to send you. If you don't know right now from the information that we gave you that you're ready to get started in a self-improvement program, and you can recognize that this is truly what makes a business thrive in a down economy, in a great economy, long-term success, if you haven't figured that out yet, then there's nothing more we can do. We can just give you the information, and you have to process this information and base your decision off what's best for you and your small business. But in worst case, I personally want to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. I know time is the most valuable commodity you have, and we're really honored that you watched the 3 videos, you read through the ebooks, and you've made an educated decision. Because at the end of the day, that's all we ask you to do, is make an educated decision. So I want to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. My name is Chris Wilson. Have a great day.